Let's go.
I want to feel.
Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Let's go, let's go.
Stream elements. Chatted.
Just great. I guess.
Nah, I say we fight. Go blood flowing shit.
Yeah!
As we all know, the only one good for our feast. I gotta say one of my game so don't let anyone down.
Great!
After battles, you accumulate a bonus based on your combat points valuable at the bottom of your game. These are the reasons you'll earn more XP and better items, drop rates, and counter rare foes more often. The bonus decrease over time.
No choice. Here I come! It's over!
Don't mind if I do.
Let's go.
Coming in!
Reload! Wind astral
Take it.
energy! Flame of photons! If they rush you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Destruction!
You know, Law, watching you really makes me realize
Makes you realize.
maybe thinking too much gets in the way sometimes.
Still plenty more to clear out. I say we go another round.
Out of our way!
Severing wind!
Let's go. Boom.
Field!
Here I come!
This is handy! It's a duel!
Now! Take this! It's over!
Boom.
We did it!
Yay. Ito yata. Emerald. Increase the world's not from critical hits. Increase weak damage. Hmm.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Ito, sir. Ito, sa gilid. So, I never said it with words.
I think Hoodle senses something.
I hate camping out. Magic Seraph 96. Chatted.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Laban, sir.
Gotta break through. Take him.
Flame of fury! Burning strike! Gale force! Light after lightning condemn!
Smash you.
Mega ray! Sun! If it hides, the mark deflect it out again!
Storm.
Reload!
We got the advantage.
Good.
Never
Now we
miss!
just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, cause laws are...
I'm not done. Storm.
More for the stockpile!
GG.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you.
For
Beyond.
sure.
You okay? You made a weird sound.
Sorry. I was just thinking how amazing this view is.
What's the matter? Haven't you ever seen mountains and fields before?
Actually, now that I think about it, it's not every day we get to enjoy views like this.
You too?
Yeah. Calaglia has rocky landscapes, but the terrain here is completely different. Like, you see that mountain over there? Doesn't it look like a big wave that somebody turned into stone?
Right? And those ones look like the horns or claws of some giant monster. I'm surprised they managed to stay up.
Yeah. Just be thankful we don't have to pass under them.
Actually,
They won't come tumbling down that easily.
You sure about that?
Menancia harvests earth energy, which explains why the topography is so varied here. It's also why those rocks are bound to be sturdy.
So all that astral energy is also what makes this realm look so lush then.
Yeah. Is that why even that mountain looks the way that it does?
The stronger the energy is, the greater impact it has on lots of things. So yes, like a great big fire.
but these imbalances are too pronounced to be nature's work. It's not how Dana would otherwise naturally look.
If it's not natural, then you mean all of this is the Renans doing?
When you put it like that, even something as nice looking as this starts to feel wrong.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Hoodle!
Here I come!
Here I go!
Severing wind!
Start up!
It's over! First strike!
This ends now!
Consider yourself
Boom.
finished! That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
Hey, would you look at that? Green as far as the eye can see.
Level 20 na pala tong
Go
boar.
no further!
I'm not done!
End it again!
Strike!
Raging
Talon Storm!
Seal!
Mirage!
There! End it again!
Take it!
Magic is there!
It's over!
Fairy Slam!
Oh,
They're surrounding
You're
us!
mine!
It's over!
We're doomed! Doomed!
Pull it together, Law.
Sorry, right?
what?
You made quick work of it.
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out.
These little ones are hardly
What?
worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Not a chance!
Lightning orb!
Here I come!
Whoa, hey!
Go.
One at a time! I'll heal the
Rising
world.
Falcon!
I'm just getting started.
Stardust!
Healing circle.
I owe you
Go.
Lightning condemned!
Do they not
Sir, tigas mo, sir.
Dana?
Not to a Renin, they don't. Dance in the wheeling circle!
Now I can let loose.
One for the stockpile! I never miss!
Go.
You're mine! It's on!
More where that came from!
You picked the wrong
I'll
one!
heal you all! Lightning condemned!
Storm!
Thunder
It's
blade!
over!
Healing
Severing wind!
circle!
Big blast! Rising Falcon! Take it!
It looks like you got this one covered. Sight, sleep now.
How to?
Just a few.
Tigas mo, sir.
Here I come! Rising Wyvern!
Sleep now.
Mirage! It's over!
Tucked away.
I can carve through walls.
Boom.
It's weakened.
This ends now! Destruction!
By the power of water. Leave the enemy's arcs to me.
Take
No
it!
complaints here.
Lightning, downfall. Flame of fury. Burning strike.
I'm on it.
Here goes. Lightning.
over.
Not in your dreams.
I'm on it.
Searing flame.
Buhayin mo ko, sir. Ayun.
Here's a healing arc. Air thrust.
Healing art. Let's go. Aray.
I hope this thing is severing wind. You're finished.
Go.
Lightning orb. I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Ay, mali.
Lightning condemn. Thunderbolt.
Sir, mali.
The picture of hell.
Uy.
This ends now.
Nice.
yourself finished.
Here.
That was fun.
Strike! First strike!
They raging war.
You're mine! You're finished!
Sleep now.
Severing wind! Burn!
There you go.
Take this!
Feel like me again.
Mirage! Mirage!
It's showtime. Healing circle.
Try hard!
Anything in armor is all
Yo, something, sir.
Not in your dreams.
You're mine!
I really owe you
It's
one.
over!
It's finished.
Let's do it.
You're mine!
More for the circle. Lightning condemn. Thunderbolt.
Try harder! Not a chance! I'm on it!
Here, let me help.
Here I come!
Wind after land.
Sonic punch! Mirage!
Steering
Moving
flight.
gate!
Lightning condemn.
Blow away.
Let the marksman handle this. I never miss.
You're finished!
They're crumbling.
Now we beat the crap out of them.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Here now. Blow away.
Severing wind!
Oh, now you're talking.
That's
You're mine! You're finished! I owe you one.
In here.
Why'd you do it?
Is Captain dying?
Blow away.
Oh,
You're mine!
By the power of water. Will this help?
Time to let it rip!
Dance in the healing circle.
There you go.
Start up!
Feel like
I owe you one.
armor won't save
boom.
you.
The enemy is going all out. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
From Tindos of flower from powerful foes.
With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
Go.
Little help.
I'm not done! Clean it house!
Let me take the rest of them.
Well, someone's feeling lively. Give it a whirl. This will
Take
come in
this.
handy. Lightning can
Eat
Mirage!
I'll run you through.
It's over!
Searing flame.
Eat this.
Well then, let's keep moving.
Oh, I never say words. Digital play.
I think Hoodle senses something. This hill. I'm sensing a stronger concentration of astral energy around it.
Oh, does that mean there's treasure buried underneath here or something?
Who said anything about treasure?
There's nothing here. It doesn't even connect to Vicent.
Nope. Let's quit wandering around and get back to work.
Okay.
sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
I hate camping out.
Busin natin to, sir.
This'll be a delicious piece of cake.
Marksman handled that.
It's over.
Take you all off.
Sleep now. There, get on in there with the others.
No escape.
By the power of
Turn the tables on us.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back. Ignite!
Let me help.
My turn.
No escape.
This one's mine.
It's over.
Tectonic punch. Now you see what I got.
Boom.
Take this.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood. Right, here goes. Here I come. Win.
Eat this. Coming.
Here I come. Here I come. It's over.
Already
Here
won.
Take this.
Eat this. I'll end you.
Sever.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it. Looks like it could be worth something.
What's this thing?
Pera yun, sir.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going.
Boom.
I see a village over there.
The people working in it look Danon.
Look at these fields and all this livestock. Am I crazy for thinking these people seem to have it pretty easy?
What the hell is going on here?
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Let's go.
Look, Renan soldiers.
Do the Renans control this city? I've never seen so many of them in one place before.
No. Look at the cores on them. These people are all Danans. They're slaves.
If they are, they're awfully well dressed.
And they're smiling too. Something weird's going on here.
Yes, sir.
Forgive the intrusion, but if I'm not mistaken, you're newcomers to Elda Menencia, yes? Please, you have no reason to be alarmed. My name is Drashin. I work at the Department for Welfare.
Department for Welfare?
We work to support the day-to-day living of all citizens. Welcoming newcomers to the realm is a part of our job, albeit one we rarely have the pleasure to perform.
Let me guess. We get a free pair of shackles as a welcome gift.
Perish the thought! Your trepidation is perfectly understandable, but I assure you, our way is quite different. In the past, this realm was no different from any other, and run by a rather merciless ruler. But all of that changed once His Excellency, Lord Dohalim, assumed power 7 years ago.
Dohalim.
Under him, for the first time in our lives, we Danans were treated with the respect we deserve. Lord Dohalim is adored by Danans throughout the realm, and we serve him with gladness.
Am I hearing you right? The Danans here willingly serve a Renan lord?
Please, see for yourself. You're free to go anywhere you like. Just ask if you should need anything.
What is it? Spit it out.
It's just, we came here to free everyone.
Uh-huh.
But the Danans of this realm are all happy to serve Dohalim. Are there any walls that even need tearing down?
Who cares? That just makes our path to Dohalim that much clearer.
I guess, but...
Still, Drashin said we should check things out for ourselves. Maybe we should look around a bit, see what we learn.
It's new.
Everyone is all smiles.
I've never seen a city so lively before.
Everyone walking the streets looks so calm and happy. I guess it really is true they don't treat Danans as slaves here.
Did they actually somehow achieve equality here? And if they did, why? To what end?
Something here doesn't feel right. Even though they sure want to act like it does.
What is going through that Lord Dohalim's mind, I wonder?
Let's go. Hey guard, shouldn't you be working? I don't know what's like in the realm you come from, but in here in Menencia, everything is peaceful. There's a rich and everything but happy in the air here. Thanks to the Lord. Life is nice for all of us, see. It's more than just us. Anyway, there's also guardsmen. Nothing's gonna break. Nonetheless, the reason the city is so peaceful is it because the Uranus. All the younger kids with the lazy, so don't shatter their illusion, please. You've got silver tongue, Mr. Fine. I take it if folks are fellow travelers, it's wonderful to have all of you.
Yes.
We don't ban a knife at us all being together, do you? Even though we have ran with us. We're surprised that somebody might be on my side. I'll surround Dana, but there's interesting. It's part of everyday life. Hey, if you want to visit the place, do we keep the palace? Do we keep going this
Sure.
way? Although if you ask me, the training grounds might be more of alley since you're ready to be such training as say. Is this code for some kind of arena where you make competes and you're fighting kill? It's nothing terrible like that. The training grounds are what these sounds like. It's true. It's true that years ago it used to be a really gruesome place where sleeps. But when our current Lord Dohalim came to power, one of the first thing he did was put such an awful spectacle. The place was then furnished and reopened as the proper place to train is known for these days. It's mainly designed to be used by Alde Menencia Guard, but it's open to anyone who wishes to use facilities. Anyone even
Sure.
down? Yes, of course. The arena is too far pushing me. But if you're looking for a hone your skill, I recommend you pay a visit. Ox, okay. Did all these people move here? Dad says the people used to carry lots of heavy dangerous stuff. I don't know if I believe that. I can imagine that kind of stuff's ever happening here.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Curious what's up about what I'm wearing. I bought it myself every day. At least tenants get paid for a wage for their work we do. Those thanks to Lord Dahalim.
So these are the training grounds. The atmosphere here feels different compared to the rest of Vicent.
It's just a nicer name.
If you're looking for a place to take your training to the next level, you come to the right place. Remember, anybody who walks through our doors. As long as you want to be yourself, you always have a place to train here. I can already tell just by looking from at you all that you don't want simply to improve either. You want to be best. Then step right up and through the gauntlet. We'll be more than happy to pick you to your.
For a place where people go to fight.
32.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Take this!
Confiscated.
Ooh.
Are those arms even natural?
Here I come!
In here.
You're finished!
Let's get you up.
This one's all mine!
Oh, boom.
You're finished!
Xion, astral energy. Full throttle.
My turn! Stardust! Strike! Stardust! Here I come!
Up and
Here
out.
I
Let's go.
come!
It's over.
It's over! I'm on it!
Dance in the
Rising
wind.
Wyvern!
Now I'm real mad.
Ride it!
I'll
Severed
thrash
wind!
you.
Stardust! Mirage!
I'm sorry to be a bother.
In here.
We've all got enough.
I'll crush you.
Boom.
Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Where are you going?
Wind!
Lightning
You're
strike.
mine!
Flame. You're attacking from behind. Mega ray.
You're mine!
Meron pa?
Dragon shout!
Gemini. We
You're
have the
mine!
energy. Raging cascade.
Eat this.
Sleep
Here I
now.
come!
This will come in
Here I
handy.
come! Stardust!
Getting gold
Strike!
downfall. Raging
Okay! Burn in hell!
Ready.
Take this!
Hear me. Confiscated. Fury.
You're finished!
Burning. Lightning
Wind!
orb.
Stardust! Here I come! It's over!
Mega ray.
Here I come! You're disarmed!
Here. Let me
Wind!
Stardust.
You're mine!
Hey.
Take this! Rising Wyvern! First strike!
I'll heal you all.
It's over! Wind! Stardust!
Shattering my
You're mine!
Attack time.
It's over!
Energy.
Wind! Stardust!
Freaking does it. Primed and ready.
You're finished!
I never miss.
Take this!
Lightning orbs.
It's over!
Raging cascade.
Not today!
Eat this!
You're mine! It's over!
Away!
Take this!
Here goes! Here's
Eat
the healing
this!
art! First aid! There!
Wind! Stardust!
Wind astral energy!
Severing
Here's
wind!
the healing art!
I'm on it! You're mine! I'll run you through!
Don't
Here
even
I
know.
come!
Wind astral energy! Dance in the
You're
wind!
mine! I'm on it!
Sweet now! Mega
Severing
ray!
wind! Stardust!
Dragon show! Not in your dreams!
Take this! I'll finish you here and
First
now!
aid!
I'm not done!
Wind astral energy!
All good things come to an end.
It's over! Wind!
This one's mine!
Do it! You're mine!
Oh,
Chill!
Matt, this ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that
No!
vein.
My lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Take this! You're mine!
I can't feel anything!
It's over!
Damn it!
Won't get away with that!
If only I'd been more
Severing
careful.
wind! You're mine!
I'll bring you back from
Here I
depths
come!
abyss!
Watch this!
Hasten! Go! It's over!
Take this!
That's smart.
Severing wind! Take this!
All good things come to
Destruction!
an end.
You're finished! This one's all
Do
you!
it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
I'll heal you all!
My turn! No escape! Eat dirt!
Lightning orb! More where that came from!
Did you just hear me?
Yes. I need you, remember?
Stardust!
First aid! Here's
You're
Lunar
mine!
Blast! Back into the
I'm
fray!
destruction!
Searing Wind! Reload energy!
Take this!
Take this!
I'll smash you!
By the power of water!
Take this! Destruction!
Raging Cascade!
Mirage! Wind!
Now!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Here I go!
I'm
Let
on
them
it!
march!
Severing wind!
Lightning!
You're mine!
Wind!
Tagal naman to, sir.
So great.
Here I come!
Mega Ray!
Wind!
Searing
Break it, Johnny!
It's showtime!
Take this!
Healing circle!
Now I can let loose. Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Ah, right.
You're finished!
Mega Ray!
Wind!
Here's a healing light! Astral
You're
energy!
finished!
Rise in the wind!
Take this! Stay away from my friends! I'm on it! Come and get it!
Everyone still doing all right?
Never mind us. You worry about you, Ringwell.
Right. I still got vitamin yet.
More where
Here I
that came
come!
from!
It's over!
Ghost Shattering Gems! Thunder Blade!
You're mine!
Not my fight.
Wind! Stardust!
I'm
Take this! It's
sorry.
over! It's over?
Missing.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Your armor rocks beguilingly weary. Your arms are something even than they can wear. You just need to grow up in the first and work hard to grow in peace.
I still can't believe I'm seeing Danins and Renins getting along.
You never... No. It could all be an act on orders from the Renins.
To what end? It would be an incredible amount of effort just to fool us.
Let's check out more of the city. There's probably places we haven't seen yet.
My dad's working in the quarry today. So's mine. I'm gonna help him when I grow up.
Looks like Danans are working in the quarry.
Let
Go check it out. Stay sharp. We're going in.
I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well today. Could I please take the day off?
Oh, that's terrible.
Halt! I presume you're Alphen, of Orbis Calaglia? I'm Captain Kisara of the Eldomenencia Guard.
Just Kisara? No last name would make you a Danan.
So it does. Is that a problem?
The guard. Wait, so you're saying the Lord of Eldomenencia has Danans protecting him?
In this country, Danan guardsmen aren't unusual. Everyone who enlists does so of their own free will.
She sounds like she's serious, Alphen.
That makes no sense. Don't your people remember 7 years ago?
Wouldn't you be grateful if you were finally allowed to live as a free person?
And for my part, there is no greater honor than being chosen to serve His Excellency, Lord Dohalim.
I feel no shame. But all of that aside, I came seeking you, Alphen, at Lord Dohalim's behest. He wishes an audience with you.
With us?
Indeed. He awaits you at Autolina Palace. That is, if you choose to accept. I am here only as a messenger, not a kidnapper. Your reply?
All right. We'll meet your lord.
Very well. I shall return and deliver your acceptance. Please don't keep him waiting too long.
Before you go, what lies beyond this point?
A quarry manned by Danan laborers.
Nothing else?
There's a Danan medical facility for the severely ill at the back. However, for sanitation reasons, it's kept off limits, even to guardsmen.
That was odd. Why do you think this Dohalim would want to see us?
It's probably a trap.
Still, they already know we're here. Not like we can start being stealthy now. We might as well listen to what he has to say.
It's new.
Hey, are you sure about going? What if it's a trap?
That's no reason to back out now.
Law's right. I get your concern, but we should buckle down.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
I guess that towering structure at the center is the palace.
You think it's dangerous to go inside?
It's not a question of danger. We're going inside regardless.
Hey!
Ito ay part of the reason urgent petition research came in. The Dohalim's current busy responding to this. Must ask for it to wait until the finished operations are complete. I'll lead the way. I lead.
Pretty fancy place they got here.
There's no way this isn't a trap.
Your guests, my lord.
Thank you, Kisara. You're the wielder of the blazing sword, the liberator of Calaglia. You do dress humbly for someone of such grandeur. But where are my manners? I am the ruler of Elda Menencia. I'm Lord Dohalim Ilkaris.
If you know who we are, then you know how strange it is to invite us into your palace.
I thought I'd clear up your misconceptions before things could escalate. What do you say? You did come here to defeat me, did you not?
Perhaps, and what if we did? Are you planning to fight us here?
I don't think that will be necessary. After all, I imagine you've taken in a fair amount of his scent by this point. Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not. For I have liberated Menencia from its suffering and brought joy to its people. But if these results are not enough to stay your sword...
Oh.
I commend you for your boldness, but it won't work on me. Still, your would-be assassination cannot go unpunished.
Alphen!
Fair enough. Allow me to host you for dinner. We shall continue our talk then. Kelzelik?
Yes, my lord.
Please escort our guests if you would be so kind.
As you wish, sire.
That's what you get for being so careless.
What I get? What were you thinking attacking him on your own?
What are you upset about? Our whole goal is supposed to be overthrowing the Lords. Remember?
You could have been hurt.
And it wouldn't have been the first time either. What's gotten into you?
Hey, you do know that Alphen is really just worried about you, right?
He's worried?
I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But maybe not.
Mm-hmm. Make it easier for him.
It pains me to see that Renan cuisine isn't to your liking. I asked my chefs to prepare only the finest delicacies available. 2 wasted opportunities.
Why did you set the Danans here free when you took over?
But you are mistaken. You see, I may rule single-handedly, but on my own, even I cannot change the order of things. But what is within my power is the welfare of the people. The fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change.
Sounds a lot like the Danans are still oppressed, if you ask me.
Only in the sense they continue to serve as laborers, yes. However, I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. This harmony we strive for is the current pinnacle of Renan-Danan coexistence.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renans and the Danans.
What about the crown contest? This doesn't exactly make you a shoo-in.
And yet, the Danans here are even more productive than when they used to face daily lashings. In any case, the crown contest is of little importance to me, and even less to Elda Menencia. You see, I have no interest in becoming sovereign.
Stop this! Please, it's over! Stop!
How could you? I swear, I'll never forgive you for this!
It is not by choice that one assumes the throne of a realm. But sovereign is a different matter entirely. I have no interest in playing their game.
Are you saying you'll withdraw from the contest?
I guess if you don't plan to ascend the throne, there's not much reason to harvest energy from Dahnans, is there?
Let the ambitious fight it out amongst themselves. All I care for is maintaining peace throughout my realm.
So what? Your personal desires are all that matter to you?
Take a look in the mirror. I may not play their games, but you have outright betrayed your own. You've torn down 2 of my fellow lords. What precisely is your aim? Spare me your answer. I care not for your reasons. Suffice it to say, I will not impede you. That said, should you threaten the peace of my realm, I will respond. I suggest you conclude your business and leave Menancia at your earliest convenience. Kelzelik. Our guests depart. Please see to their lodgings for the night.
I shall arrange for rooms for you all at a local inn. It is a short ways down the road. You may stay there for the night, after which I suggest you promptly make your departure.
Damn, look at how ritzy this place is. How many rooms do you think it's got?
Don't you think you're
Includes Plaza.
being a little too relaxed? They could strike at any moment.
If they were going to attack us, they would have done it already.
Do you really think we should trust accommodations from a Renan lord? How do we know it's safe?
Like we have any other choice. We can't go and set up camp outside of town at this hour.
Honestly, I'd still take that over staying here. What if they try to kill us in our sleep?
I doubt that's the case. His best chance to kill us would have been back at the palace. His true intentions aside, for now, at least we're in his good books.
Then we probably shouldn't test his patience. Let's find that inn and check in.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Thanks you.
Welcome, fair travelers. Lord Dohalim's retainer told us to expect you. It is an honor for you to stay with us. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
This is better than I expected. The room. It's nice.
Huh? Oh, yeah. It is pretty nice.
You okay, La? You're a million miles away.
Nah, it's weird. I felt strange ever since we arrived here. Can't seem to shake it. Maybe it's something about this place.
You're just tired. I'm feeling pretty sluggish myself.
You too? Seriously, you two? A word to the wise, our work here is far from over. Get yourselves together.
Sorry, but I need to call it a day. Let's meet back here tomorrow morning and see where things go from there. Sound good?
Sure, but keep an eye out for anything strange, okay? We still don't know how safe this place really is. Are you two feeling any better?
Yeah, a good night's sleep seems to have done the trick.
I wonder why we felt so out of it. You think it might have been because of all the food we ate?
You don't think they slipped something into our food, do you? That must be it.
If they were making an attempt on our lives, we'd know it by now. Though, on the other hand, they could be warning us off.
Come to think of it, you didn't eat anything at the meal, Rinwell. Aren't you starving?
Oh, I made myself something later.
You missed out. That was some mighty fancy grub they served yesterday.
What? And give the enemy a chance to poison me too? Are you crazy?
What's the big deal? Shion ate it too, remember? And we both tried the same stuff.
Well, maybe they laced it with poison that's only harmful to Danins,
That's enough, Rinwell.
A cat? Where'd it come from?
There's something on its collar. Hold on a sec.
I think it's trying to lead us somewhere.
I'm gonna follow it.
Hey! Where do you think you're going? Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle? There it is!
Stay close. We're gonna lose it.
What's gotten into you, Law?
This might be the lead we've been waiting for.
Seriously?
Yeah. Some people train animals to act as messengers. They don't attract attention, see?
And you think that someone might be using that cat? To reach out and send us a message or something?
I could be wrong, but it's possible.
I'm impressed. I would never have thought of that.
I should know. We used to use them in Cyslodia.
She's so adorable.
You say something?
Where do you think it's trying to lead us?
Who knows? We should hurry. We don't want to lose it.
Whoever came up with this is pretty damn clever.
Yeah, it just looks like an ordinary cute cat.
We lost sight of the cat.
After the chase it's led us on, there's gotta be something up ahead.
Let's go farther in.
Let's go further.
Go no further!
I'm not done! I'm on it! You're mine!
Into the shadow!
It's
Whatever
over.
you do, just stay away from the force! Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Thank you, sir.
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
You.
Gotta break through! Here I come!
Raging Cascade!
Wind!
Searing Flame!
Straight up! You're mine!
Dance in the wind! Now!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
The reason the trees around here are so big is because of astral energy, right?
It's possible, but give them enough time and trees can get pretty big on their own without any extra help.
Out of our way!
Take this!
Sever
I'll smash you!
Severing Not on my watch! Gemini Aqua!
You're mine! Destruction!
Now!
I'm on it!
It's over! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Certainly not bad.
No complaints here.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Severing wing!
Here I come!
This one's gonna be tough.
Who wants to die next? The win!
Mirage!
Air thrust!
Step back! This one... It's all law!
Let's go, Stas.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
You're finished!
On the top field! Dance in the wind! Sleep now!
You're mine!
This'll cut
It's
the
over!
baby.
Sword Lane Alpha!
Do it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Did you see?
Sure did. The part where you swung and missed, right?
Not that part!
Yo.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
I never miss!
It's over!
This one! Take
Win!
this! Photon blast!
Now you see what I can
I
do.
guess you have your uses now and again.
Told ya. Lives unstoppable.
We've come
Shame
one
you're
year
not like
long.
that all the time.
Dragon Show!
Hit!
Sword Lane Alpha! I'm on it! Do it! It's over! This one's home!
Get toasty!
Burn strike! Those bombs of yours are amazing!
Who needs a gun when you can send them flying?
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
You picked the wrong fight! In here! Sword Rain Alpha! Come and face me! Do it! Xion, Astral Energy! Full throttle! Here I come! One at a time! Alright, coming through!
Got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman! We're in the home stretch, guys!
All yours!
Eyes on the prize.
That focus goes double for you, Law!
Me? How come I get singled out?
Lunar Rondo! More for the...
Looks like it could be worth something.
Everywhere you look, it's nothing but green, green, and more green.
Just like Calaglia.
I won't forgive you!
You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha! Burn! Do it! This one's all mine! Sweep Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
It's crazy. I've never seen anything like these plants before. It's like they're an invasive species. Not that I'm surprised. Calaglia's all dry and Cyslodia is...
Watch out!
Ah! The hell? Is that a Zoogle?
That thing is huge! Everyone, be careful!
Let's go. Ayan.
Ah, why can't these dumb plants just keep to themselves?
Less whining and more fighting, Stay!
Yeah, I got you.
Watch it! The enemy is over there!
Burn!
Gemini Aqua!
Take this!
Dance
It's
in the
over!
wind! Primed and ready! Sleep now! This one's mine!
Here I come!
More for the stop
You're
time!
finished!
Here I go!
Armor won't save
Nice,
me!
Law! One more!
Pa.
All the love!
Hey! I'm here too, you know!
Well, someone seems in tip-top form.
Nothing new. Damn it! I can't get close enough to hit the main body!
Let's start by taking out the tentacles!
Take this! You're finished!
There! Got dance in the wind! Air thrust! There!
Severing wind! Stardust!
We're cleaning house.
Let me take the rest of it! Well, someone's feeling lively!
You're mine!
Air
It's
thrust!
over!
Here I go!
Wind!
Dance in the wind!
Stardust!
Air
This
thrust!
one's all mine!
We're thinning them out.
We? More like me.
I'll admit I'm impressed. Very impressed.
Wind!
All good things come to an end. The tactics are working great.
Full speed ahead!
Hey, wait for
This
Law!
one's mine.
Severing
Where
wind!
are you going?
Stardust!
Air thrust!
Here I go.
Anything in armor is all mine. I'm just getting started.
Severing wind!
There! Dragon show!
You're mine.
Air thrust!
Wind!
Now I'm in the groove.
Stardust! You're mine!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished. Everyone okay?
I'm starting to get that it's a trap feeling again, guys.
We'll just pray you're wrong. Hey, there's that cat.
Looks like it's not done leading us yet.
We won.
This had better not all be for nothing.
Somehow I doubt it'll be a wasted... You know, for a guard, you're not too good at tailing people. Not to brag, but this kind of thing is my specialty.
So it really is you. When Law told us, I almost didn't believe it.
I'm just surprised you could do two things at once, Law.
What's that supposed to mean?
It looks like somebody needs to be put in their place.
The one time I wanted to resolve things peacefully.
Let's go. Financial guard Captain Kisara. Let's go.
I thought you wanted us to leave.
You'll never make me talk.
Not helpful. In fact, you're pretty damn stubborn, you know that?
Sword Rain Alpha!
Tectonic punch!
Lightning Orb!
Here I come!
It's
What's this? Old-fashioned defense!
Glad you have your uses. Tiger Blade!
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Dragon Shout!
Not today!
Shield! Get on in there, not in your dreams!
Take this!
Dance in the wind! Healing Circle!
I owe you one. Sword Rain
This
Alpha!
will come in handy.
Ruin
Photon
escape!
Beam! Up and at 'em!
Let's go!
I'll
smash you!
You're mine!
In here!
I'm on it!
I never miss! This will come in handy.
Sword Rain Alpha!
I'm on it!
In here! The enemy is going all out! Gemini Ultra! Lightning
Shield
Condemn!
Strike! Severing Wind!
Healing Circle!
I really
Sword
owe
Rain
you one.
Alpha!
Thank you.
The
You're
picture
mine!
Tiger Blade!
Sword Rain Alpha!
I'm on it!
You're finished!
I hope this thing is medically approved.
In here! Here's a healing orb! Get on in there with the others! Take it!
Burn in hell!
That freaking does it! Now you see what I can do!
Win!
The picture of health!
Not on my watch!
I'll run you
Here I come!
Here's another!
Win!
Healing Circle!
Here I come! Start up!
and ready!
Where are you going?
I owe you one.
Here goes!
Strike!
Gravitas Field!
Tiger Blade!
Raging Cascade!
You're mine! Severing Wind!
Get on in there with the others!
Flash!
Lightning! All right!
Here I come!
It's showtime!
Take this!
Lightning!
It's over!
Take it!
Here I come!
It's a lightning orb!
You're mine!
Flame of Fury!
Severing Wind!
Talon Sword!
You're mine!
Hear me! Lightning orb!
Here I come!
Lightning Condemn! Thunder Blade! There! Go!
You're mine!
Searing Flame! Reload!
Take
There! No
that!
ammo! Back into the
I'll
fray!
smash you!
They're not playing around!
Talon Sword!
Rising Wyvern!
Dance in the wind!
Burn in hell!
Air drop!
Tiger Blade!
Photon Strike! Flame!
Dancing Roll!
I'll heal you all!
First strike!
Will this help? Lightning! Raging
on it.
Cascade! Healing
finished.
Circle! Our expert coming
Here I
through!
Why'd you heal me?
Mind
To
if I
stop you
do?
dying?
Where are you
right.
going?
Now I can let loose.
Blah, blah, blah. That's
strike.
it. Move
Come on,
now.
roll now.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Boom.
What's your deal, huh? Did Dohalim put you up to this? You send us away and then come to finish us off? I don't buy it.
I wonder. We came here following a black cat. What reason could you have for tagging along? Certainly not as a spy.
You think she might have business with whoever called us out here?
And even if she did, I highly doubt she was trying to keep us from harm. Am I wrong? Just who was it that led us out here? Answer me.
Are you serious?
Hold your horses. I'm the one who summoned you all here. Well, maybe not all. Nice of you to drop by, Kisara. It's been a while.
You two know each other?
Hello, brother.
So, you're the big heroes who liberated Calaglia and Cislodia, huh? It's an honor to meet you all.
We didn't do it all on our own. We had a lot of support from others along the way.
So, wait, Kisara's your sister?
Yep, that she is. The only family I have left. She was the dreamer of the two of us, full of hope for the future of this realm, for both Dahnans and Renans alike.
For siblings, you two don't exactly look like you're on the best of terms.
That's because Miguel here is a traitor. Isn't that right? We were in the Guard together. That is, until he was caught plotting to assassinate His Excellency Lord Dohalim. He took off after that.
Is that true?
You still believe that's what happened?
I don't see why I shouldn't.
Even if the truth slapped you in the face, you'd reject it. Same as back then. Heck, even now I'm still working to serve Lord Dohalim.
More lies. You haven't changed.
Before Lord Dohalim came to power, this country was ruled by an oppressive regime. We lost both of our parents to it. Back in those days, there were countless Dahnan children who had been orphaned by the Renan's tyranny, just like us. So we formed our own families among ourselves and helped each other out, surviving as best we could. And then Lord Dohalim came along. He abolished the oppression that kept us down, and the Dahnans were treated like people again. Menancia was reborn under his watch, and orphan children became a thing of the past.
If so, then why did you betray him?
I'm not done talking. I'm sure you know the Renans are trying to harvest astral energy from us Dahnans.
Yes. Shion here told me that's how they decide their next sovereign.
That's right. There are 5 types of astral energy: earth, water, fire, wind, and light. All of them are contained within every living being.
And that's the excuse they use to enslave us.
You ever wondered what happens to living beings and other matter when they lose all their astral energy?
They just die, or so I thought.
If only. See for yourselves.
What the... Is that metal?
Not metal, but to be honest, your guess is as good as mine. I believe it's... nothing. Matter with no physical form, just a reminder of what was once there. They call it the hollowing.
The hollowing?
The process itself is invisible to the naked eye, but it makes the impacted area reflective. Once it consumes my whole body, that's it for me. I'm dead.
What? That can't... Miguel! When were you going to...
A sinister plot is unfolding as we speak. One Lord Dohalim is likely none the wiser to. It was blind luck I even found out about it. I tried to warn the man for all the good it did. Take a look at this. It's called the Fruit of Helgen. When a Dahnan eats this fruit, their body enters a heightened state, one that causes them to emit more astral energy than usual.
Hold on. Could this be the reason Alphen and Lau were feeling out of sorts last night after we ate with Dohalim?
Sounds like you've been introduced to these things before. None too surprising either. Most of the realm's food supply contains traces of the fruit.
If that's what we ate, does that mean we'll become hollowed like your hand?
You don't need to worry. You'd have to consume a large amount of the fruit regularly to exhibit any symptoms.
But if that's the case, then why aren't I showing any symptoms? Why would you be inflicted and not me?
If I had to guess, because the guards' meals are free of it. Otherwise, they'd risk Lord Dohalim noticing. I tried to warn him, but all it got me was locked up. They force-fed me the fruit the entire time I was in chains. It's a miracle I made it out. They eventually left me for dead, thinking I would succumb to my condition. but I survived and managed to escape.
So the assassination plot, just a cover-up?
What?
Eventually, I found others like me, and together we founded the Gold Dust Cats. Our mission is to uncover the truth and warn Lord Dohalim. As you can see, though, we haven't gotten very far in that regard. But I'm hoping that's about to change, now you're here.
Which is all thanks to your faithful feline servant.
It was a shot in the dark, but fortunately you recognized her for what she was, and Zare accomplished her mission with flying colors.
So what's our plan of attack, boss?
One of the Lord's routine inspections of the city. It's the only time commoners can talk to him face to face. That's the idea, anyway. His security is bound to be on high alert, but with you lot along, it's the best chance we're going to get to approach him.
All right, we're in. But I have to know, how do you keep going with all you've been through? How have you not given up hope?
Hey, someone has to fight for the future of the Danans here.
The future?
Lord Dohalim may be a wonderful person, but in the end, he's still a lord like any other. And lords can be replaced. Once the current contest is over, the next lord of Elda Menancia will take over. Then it'll be back to square one for all of us. That's why it's imperative Lord Dohalim sees the light.
You really believe Dohalim is going to stick his neck out for a Danan like you?
Is it so impossible to imagine? Everything begins with a simple leap of faith.
Yeah, you could say she shouldn't go way back. Just what you're doing or doing anyway. Exactly what Miguel told you. We're trying to uncover truth. We used to compete for Miguel's attention, only for it to get picked to join you. But how the tables have turned, now you're at the odds with him, and I'm the one who goes out. Maybe so, but doesn't mean having to turn your back on who used to be. You've changed his arm. I heard about Miguel's mental senate, Lord Dohalim. However, it failed. I searched for him to get an answer, but he showed. They figured if he wasn't guilty, he wouldn't run away. But he did, and because he's a coward who betrayed him and Menancia both. After all that, you expect me to be just? It's also a conspiracy, and that bygones be bygones. Settle down. I understand how confused you must be, how the awful of your brother, but we're going all of this precisely to keep the dream alive. Please trust us on this. You've seen what sort of shape Miguel's in. You won't say it, but time's running out for him. Can't you put the difference aside and talk to him as a siblings again like you used to? Just I'm sorry I really talked yourself, have it. Must be like you've come to rest here from
right.
A bit. Would you like to stay for a night? Yeah.
Huh? Uh-huh. Can't sleep?
And you?
I woke up randomly and couldn't fall back asleep. I'll go back to bed once I get tired again.
How's your shoulder?
Huh? My shoulder? Oh, you mean where Dohalim smacked me? It feels a little off, but... it's fine. I'll manage.
Doesn't look like it's gotten much better. I'll give you some more healing. That should do the trick.
Hey, yeah, you're right. That feels much better. Thanks, Xion.
I've been thinking about what happened, and I was out of line. I know it takes more than a couple of bullets to bring down a lord.
Forget about it. It's fine now. We all got out of there safe, and now you've healed me up too. We're going to take down all the lords. That was the promise we made, right?
Yeah, I guess. But there was one other thing I wanted to ask you. Back at the palace, Law said you took that hit because you were worried about me. What was it you were worried about?
That's... kinda hard to explain.
Just tell me.
Well, for one, if we lost you, I wouldn't be able to use the blazing sword anymore.
Obviously.
But more important than that, I guess I just couldn't let you die. Honestly, I think that's all there is to it.
There you go saying stuff like that again. You never learn, do you? But...
Thanks.
Anyway, it's necessary so we can fulfill our promise, right?
Right. Glad you remember that much.
You okay? Anyway, I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Sleep well. What am I doing?
I sent Kisara back to town under the cover of night.
You do realize that she was searching for you all this time, right?
I wonder why. She never could let things go, ever since we were kids. Maybe she was keeping an eye on you all because she thought you might cause trouble. I wouldn't be surprised.
Do we need to be worried about her? She could easily report us.
Even if we could have kept her here, it would have just raised more suspicion. Besides, I want to believe in her.
More leaps of faith, huh?
Once we make our move, I'll send Zare to come fetch you again. Until then, stay close and...
Guess we're waiting on word from Miguel for the time being.
Let's go out somewhere then. Twiddling my thumbs isn't my style.
I'm going with you if you are. If I let you people go unsupervised, you'd probably wind up too far out for Miguel's news to reach.
Oh, come on. We're not children.
How about you make like the rest of the city and play nice for once?
Vicente, waiting for Zero to do it to Vicente. Meow, meow. Meow meow. Right, because you actually pleased to see you.
Right.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Oh, good. There you are.
You people again. You shouldn't be loitering around here. Don't force me to arrest you.
Think we've established you couldn't even if you wanted to.
What?
Law, quit it. We're not here to argue with you, Captain. We've got something to deliver to you. Here.
That's... That bracelet. Is that my brother's? Why are you giving this to me? I can't help but wonder what my brother is planning with all this.
I'm not sure. That said, I think he was being sincere about everything he told us back there. I've met a lot of good people fighting to liberate Dana. And I got the same feeling from Miguel that I did from all of them. I think we can trust him. I think you're a good person too. Otherwise, you would report on us and the Gold Dust Cats, right?
What makes you think I won't?
Because Miguel trusts you. And that's enough for me to trust you too.
You're a pretty unusual guy, Alphen. Do you go around acting like that everywhere you liberate people?
What do you mean?
Sorry, forget it. It's nothing.
Okay. Anyway, I think we'll find out more about what Miguel's planning soon enough. All we can do now is wait and see what happens.
I guess so.
I guess we just wait for things to kick off.
Yeah, looks like we'll be staying at the inn another night.
I know he said it's necessary, but are we sure Miguel's plan is a good idea?
I mean, just because we came expecting a fight doesn't mean we have to have one.
If Miguel is right about Dohalim, we may have no reason to fight. Dohalim may have found a way to build a future where Danans and Renans can live alongside each other in peace.
Yeah, I guess that may be true, but I'm still not sure about this. I just can't bring myself to trust a Renan. I really don't understand what's going through Miguel's head. And as for him and Kisara...
He said they were siblings, right? But things seem kinda awkward between them. I was an only child, so I never had to deal with that kind of stuff.
Is their situation really that different from ours?
That's... I mean, I guess not, but...
The reality is that we don't know what's true and what isn't about Menancia yet. Until we know that for sure, let's not pass judgment one way or another, okay?
Yeah, okay. That's fair enough, I guess.
So let me ask you something, Rinwell. Hoodle and Miguel's cat are both animals native to Dana, right?
Right. And Zook.
Well, duh. Those things are too hideous to be for me. Not that owls are any better.
Hmm?
Ah, ow! Ow! I take it back!
Hoodle's pretty cute, I'll admit. But I've also been rather partial to cats, too.
Huh? Who? I like them both.
Hmm?
Nothing. Either way, the more I think about it, I've never heard of anyone keeping Zoogles as pets.
Is it because Renans only use them for practical purposes?
Yeah, that could be the reason. They were originally created to serve as beasts of burden, so...
Hey, can you guys quit standing around and get him to leave me alone?
Interesting. All we ever got was a tattered blanket, a rock-hard bed.
What are you talking...
What we got for our slave labor back in Calaglia. Here, the Danans get the same basic amenities, but the quality is way better than anything. Hell, apparently they even get time off to do what they...
Could it be that things were simply harsher in Calaglia?
It was the same in Cyslodia, too. Our buildings and clothing were equipped to handle the cold, but that was the only difference. Working the foot...
Yeah, you could be assigned to fix food or make daily necessities too, but when all was said and done, most of that stuff went to the Renans. There wasn't much in the way of compensation for any of that, so I'd say that Cyslodia and Calaglia were both pretty awful.
And Elda Menancia really is unusual.
To say the least. Hell, I might even go so far as to call it crazy, but the fact remains, Danans aren't free here.
Yeah, no matter how happy they look, they're still slaves.
I don't even know what to think right now. This is all way too much to deal with. It's...
Wait.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Wait at the Vicent Inn.
Oh, it's Zare!
Hold on. She's got something tied to her collar.
Oh, she left.
It happens tomorrow. They want us to meet in that underground quarry.
Then we should prepare while we still can. We'll spend the night here at the inn again. Well, this is it.
Yeah. What angle is the Lord gonna take?
That depends on... Gala, let's hurry to the quarry.
Nandun na dyan, sir.
Next petition! Step forward!
My lord, please hear my humble request.
Who goes there? Halt! Is that Magal? The traitor?
Guards! Don't let them get any closer! His Excellency's life is in grave danger! Kill them all at once!
Wait.
Stay back, Your Excellency. It's too dangerous.
Enough. He cannot harm me. Nor, I think, does he intend to do so. Isn't that right, Miguel?
Indeed it is, Lord Dohalim.
I have heard many a rumor about you, but I suppose we'll have more time for those later. You have made some rather interesting friends.
He has something he wishes to show you, and we are here to make sure he does.
And what could that be?
Please, my lord, you needn't give these miscreants the time of day. I shall personally...
Silence, Kelzelik. I wish to speak with them. Please, you were saying.
It's what's in there, my lord. Have you ever walked all the way through the quarry, my liege? Right to the other side?
Now that you mention it, I don't believe I have. It's a Dahnan medical facility of some kind, is it not?
I think you need to see for yourself, my lord. All I ask is that you witness this before you pass judgment upon me.
Then witness it I shall. Kisara, this man is your brother, correct? I would like to ask that you personally escort me while in there.
Let's go.
I should warn you, what lies ahead is fraught with danger. You should all take care and stay on your guard as we proceed.
Danger? What could be so dangerous about it? It's a regular workplace, isn't it?
You'll see. Please, I ask only that you trust me.
Sounds like you all need to rethink your medical facilities around here. Hospitals are supposed to be safe.
Quite. Kisara, let's see what they have to show us, shall we?
As you wish, my lord.
Your strength is appreciated. With you, we can all breathe a little easier.
It's teeming with Zeugles. Are they kept here as some kind of deterrent?
Not that I know of. This is where the spirit vessel is housed, so it's no place for beasts. What's going on? Where are all the laborers?
You're the only one who doesn't seem in the least bit surprised. Perhaps you'd care to enlighten us?
All in due course, my lord. But first, just a little bit further. Once we reach our destination, everything will become clear soon enough.
Fine. As you wish.
Wow.
If you're being charged, give me a shout.
Right. Thanks for the help.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I come! You have to aim for the first area on their back.
Take this!
Go for the weak point!
Here I come!
I can handle it! Ceiling forward!
Freaking Dusty!
I know! Back into the flash! Mega ray! Lightning!
I can handle it.
Lightning army! Flame of fury!
I'm on it!
I'll stop its charge! Thanks, Kisara! Lightning!
Leave the target to me! Here I go!
Lightning raging cascade!
Far enough! Nothing gets my way! Mega ray! Denied!
Gemini Aqua! Lightning!
Win!
Ready to go!
It's over!
By the power of water! We
I'm not
natural
done!
energy!
That's enough!
Lightning! Dance in the wind!
Take this!
Air
You're
thrust!
finished! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down! Air thrust!
Ice blast!
Searing slam! Reload!
Denied!
Photon thrust! Go! Oh!
I'm ready! You're mine!
Air thrust!
Far enough!
Light astral energy! It's weakened! Dance in the wind!
This ends now!
Feel!
You're on! Severing wind! You're mine! You're done! Crush!
I'm ready!
Burn
Far enough!
You're mine!
Go get him! Full time!
Do it! Life is over!
Spread!
Let's go.
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Right! Here goes!
Raging
Here I come!
Dragon Shell!
Severing wind! You're mine! Not a chance! First strike!
In here!
Here I come! Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal! Stardust! Not a chance! We've got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Nice. No scratches on my All right.
I didn't know you could use arts like that.
Yeah, but still, what's with that smoke and these Zoogles around here?
Ow! This one's all mine!
Feel!
You're done! You're mine!
Others
rocks?
Dragon Shell! We ready!
Aim for the weak spot! Burn!
Do it! Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
This is...
How long have they been mining this place out?
Since before I was born. Or so they tell me. Probably for decades.
That long? I'm impressed the place has never caved in during all that time.
Out of our way! One more!
Armor won't save you!
Where are you going?
Denied!
Take this!
Searing flame!
You're mine! Severing wind! Aim for their weak spot!
Searing flame! I'll be saving you!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Do it! Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or... my armor.
It's on!
Here I come! Burn in hell! I'm on it! You're mine!
All in
It's
the
over!
shadows!
Now this!
Light up! Mega ray!
You're mine! Wind! Here I come!
Flying free! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of that?
No sooner said than done! Thunderblade! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
XD1307.
Good afternoon,
Chatted.
Ali. Hello, how are you? How are you, Ali? Are you at work?
XD1307. Chatted.
I'm good too. Are you at work now?
XD1307.
No, why?
Chatted.
Your boss did not call you?
XD1307. Chatted.
Why? Why he did not call you? Come. Good morning. You just wake up again.
This ends now!
Consider yourself
XD1307.
Ooh.
Chatted.
Our work is done here. Let's
So
move.
did you
I'm right
eat
behind you, Shion.
This place is
breakfast?
a lot more complicated than I
XD1307.
Eat
right
and
Chatted.
eat okay, you're done. What's your breakfast, Ali?
right. Here goes.
Dream! Go! You're mine!
Ignite.
Lightning orb! Photon flash!
Severing wind.
Healing circle!
I'm not done.
XD1307.
Egg sandwich
Chatted.
always. Yeah, what? My breakfast is vegetable.
XD1307. Chatted.
So, where are you? What are you going to do today? What are you going to do today, Ali? What's your plan
Looks like
today?
some solid equipment.
What are you planning to do today, Ali?
Are you on alert for your brother? You needn't worry so much. He's not the type of man to act rashly.
Right.
XD1307. Chatted.
Walk and go to gym. What time are you going to gym? You go to gym afternoon? What time is it? It's 12. Is it 12 or 1 in KSA?
XD1307.
12.
Chatted.
Say no more.
What time you go to gym? Going to gym night? Or you're going to gym afternoon?
XD1307.
I think afternoon.
This is
No,
the Chatted.
what time we go
facility,
to
right?
gym?
You'll see. Let's keep going.
What time do you think you will go to gym? Yeah, my school finished already.
XD1307. Chatted.
My class is already finished, and tomorrow again. That's why I play. I got good score in quiz.
Tell me, where is the medical facility?
It's not here. In fact, it never even existed in the first place.
But I've seen people carried in here with my own eyes. Where could they have all gone?
The answer is right in front of you. You need but open your eyes.
What do you mean?
Are you trying to say that they all drowned in this lake?
No. They are just what you see before you. What's left when matter ceases to be matter.
Tomorrow again morning, my class again.
Perhaps the
XD1307.
scale is throwing you off.
Thank
Chatted.
you,
I'll
Ali.
show you what I'm getting at.
What?
No way. It can't be.
So then, this entire lake is...
Yes. All this is the hollowing.
I still don't follow, Nagal. What happened to your hand? And what is this hollowing you speak of?
This is what I wanted to show you, my lord. When a life form's drained of its astral energy,
Are you going to
its
the sea
physical
again,
form
Ali?
breaks down completely. A death leaving no physical remains. All that's left is a reflective substance. The only proof that matter once existed at all. That hollowing is the substance that fills this lake.
This whole lake.
XD1307.
How many people?
Chatted.
How many Danans?
You actually expect me to believe all that? That an astral arts illiterate Danan would know of this unseen atrocity? And that I, a Renan lord, would have no knowledge?
Yes, I like this sea. I like the sea too, Ali.
One last piece of evidence, Lord Dohalim. This is a fruit of Helgen.
What time you go to sea? After gym or before you go to gym?
What are you doing, Miguel?
Here is your proof, my lord. Proof of the bounds of your knowledge. Proof of the countless Danan deaths under your watch.
XD1307.
Walk in sea.
Chatted.
Ooh.
Deaths. Those Danans were completely erased. And now, the only testament is that lake of hollowing.
Miguel!
Someone close to you is behind all of this. This person is amassing huge amounts of astral energy. You have to stop them. You're the only one who can prevent Menancia from returning to the living hell that it was once before. I beg you, for the future of the utopia you have created, please stop them. Don't let your dream die just as it's become a reality.
Wait a minute, I don't know if I...
Miguel! Miguel! Miguel!
Forgive me, Kisara. I'm sorry. It was the only way I could open his eyes. I didn't have much time left anyway. Please, help our Lord Dohalim to make our greatest dream a reality.
Miguel? Miguel?
No.
XD1307. Chatted.
Stop! That voice! Make it stop!
Dohalim!
What is this? His Master Core's going berserk!
Why?
Miguel! Miguel!
I know all you want is peace, but we need your help.
No.
We gotta get him under control.
Damn! As if he wasn't already strong enough!
Pray forgive me this, my lord.
If you're not busy, Ali, later.
It's over!
We can talk maybe.
XD1307. Chatted.
Maybe yung maybe 9 p.m. in the Nam
XD1307.
Yeah, I always forgot how to spell.
XD1307. Chatted. XD1307. Chatted. XD1307. Chatted.
The man.
XD1307. Chatted. XD1307.
Oh, the man.
Chatted.
I always think it's the Nam.
Look out for the charge attack!
Nothing gets through me. This I swear.
Dance in the wind! Feel, hail and storm! I'll be saving this one! By the
Win!
No further!
He stopped moving!
Give it now! Please forgive me.
In the sky, it's mine. This one. Searing flame.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Eat this. I'm all set.
I want you to eat this!
Here's a healing arc.
You're finished! First strike!
Wind astral energy. Lunar blast.
How many minutes, Ali, you're home from to the beach, to the sea? How many minutes walk or drive car?
XD1307.
2 minutes?
Chatted.
2 minutes only? Is it like your house in the sea?
Here's a healing arc. This one's mine.
You're mine! First strike! You're
Here,
finished!
let me help.
Please! Never win! You're mine! Armor won't save
Not
you!
in your dreams.
Here I come! You're finished! Dragon Shell!
Wind astral energy. Back into the fray. Dance in the wind.
Dragon Shell! Win! Start up! First strike! I owe you! This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Sweet now.
Win!
Here, let me help. Photon blast.
I'm not done! Severing Blade! Take this!
Into the shadows.
First strike! You're mine! It's over!
Gemini Aqua.
Here I come!
Here's a healing arc. First aid.
I owe you one!
Dance in the wind.
Hit
In here. Flame of fury. Burning stockpile. Light and crazy cascade.
Talon Storm!
Denied. Healing circle.
Lord Doom! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
2 minutes only, Ali. Your house to the sea.
Are you all right? What was that just now? I understand this is a lot for you to take in, but Miguel trusted you.
Impossible. I have no such power. Truth be told, I never wanted this. I never wanted to be a lord. However, competing for a position in the crown contest was required of me, and in the process, I took the life of a dear friend. The life I took and the bloodshed, the hatred that it earned me. It was far more than I could ever bear.
XD1307.
Tears of the
It
slaves.
is
Chatted.
near. Oh, it's just near.
Reawaken my memories of that day.
Oh, it's a good place
The
in
memories of my friend's scream
the mom.
and the tears of the one who mourned him.
Your house is
I
in
couldn't
a
take it any
good
longer.
place
I didn't want to remember.
because it's near the sea.
So that's it? That's the real reason you freed the Danans? Just so you wouldn't have to listen to their screams?
Wait. So everything you've done...
Precisely. It was simply to distance myself from all the pain and death, all for my own selfish ends. And if it made everyone happy in the process,
JP.
then that was just an added
Chatted.
benefit.
Yo, what's up, JP? Welcome to the stream.
I truly did believe in those ideals at one point. But living up to them was never my aim.
Impossible. Your dream of coexistence? The ideals that you always championed?
XD1307.
Everything
Chatted.
you stood for?
Yeah, welcome.
You're saying it was all just a self-obsessed lie? Tell me it isn't true, Lord Dohalim. Because my brother believed in you in your dream!
Forgive me.
So this is who you really are?
Stop!
Let go! Let me go! Let me go!
It's enough, Kisara!
Let go!
Stop!
I'll tear him apart! I swear I'll...
Are you trying to ignore your brother's dying wish? He entrusted you with his dream!
JP. Chatted.
Dramaan ang ging kuya yeg. Drama kayo, sir.
I am but a shell of a man now. I'm just a pitiful coward who shrank from his duties. I would only ask that you make it quick.
This man... This is the person my brother died for. And for what? For what? I need you to get out of my sight right now. Go, before I change my mind!
No.
Are you feeling any better?
Yeah, a little. Thanks.
What are we gonna do now?
I still have unfinished business with Dohalim.
He's a world away from the Lord Balsef was. There's no need for us to fight him, Shion.
In case you've forgotten, I don't...
Guys! I think something's going on outside.
Kisara! There you are!
What's happening?
Kelzelik has started an insurrection. He's driving all of the Danans out of the palace.
What? Has he lost his mind? What about Lord Dohalim?
We don't know where he is, Captain. We thought maybe you would.
No, I don't. I haven't seen him since we were inside the quarry.
Damn. Well, either way, I wouldn't go near the palace. Any suspected Renan sympathizers are being arrested on sight. This whole thing is a powder keg about to explode. Best prepare for the worst.
I guess not all of the Renans here like the idea of coexisting with the Danans after all.
So this is it. This is the real Menancia.
Are you giving up?
On what? This realm is already finished. It perished along with my brother's dream.
That's a shame. And I guess all the people who believed in that dream are on their own out there, aren't they? Not all of the Renan sided with Kelzelik. There's still hope, Kisara. Your brother's dream is only dead when there's nobody left who believes in it. Am I wrong?
Yes, you're right.
You're right.
I'm right.
I'm going to the palace. I need to see what's happening there with my own eyes. What are you all doing?
I thought it was pretty clear. We're coming with you.
I appreciate the thought, really. But there's no need for you all to get involved in this.
Dohalim said it himself, right? All of us. We're liberators.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Will things be okay in the city?
I'm concerned about that as well. But for now, let us get to the... palace.
Lighting fire into ground, causing an explosion.
The fact the enemy's holding themselves up tells me they're not exactly happy to see us.
Let's go.
This place is awfully quiet for a siege palace.
Such a huge place is spooky without all those people here.
They're probably waiting to ambush us.
With so few Renans here, I guess this is what it's like when the Danans are expelled and the ruling minority are all that's left. My money's on them using Zeugles to even the odds.
I don't even see any Danan guardsmen.
The fact that they're not at their stations tells me they really have been driven out. We all swore an oath of loyalty to Lord Dohalim. My fellow guards wouldn't abandon their post lightly.
Speaking of which, where the heck is he?
How could this be happening?
Any idea where we should go in the main building?
Let's try the Lord's chamber.
Worth a shot.
Lord's chamber. Let's see. If memory serves, there a release mechanism somewhere. My first guess would be inside his personal office.
Hey, Law, you can bust that wall open, can't you?
Well, let's give it a try and
Personal office.
Take down their defenses! For my lord!
Try this on for size!
We got flyers!
I got this. Let a marksman handle
strong.
it.
All yours! Be my guest!
By the power of Gemini Aqua!
I'm on it! I'm just getting started! Try this on for size!
Lunar Blast! I'm all stopped up! Mega Ray! Now!
Burn it out!
An astral blitz?
That's my cue!
Another one down!
Shut him down!
Far enough! Lunar Blast! Back into the fray!
That's it!
Going in! By the power of water!
Look sharp! There you apart!
All
good things come to an end.
Now! Frozen!
Hammer!
Boom.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Lord's office. Okay.
You know, the more I think about it, this palace is way too big for its own good.
Tell me about it.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Now you'll Lunar Dragon! Lunar Corruption! By the power of water!
A showdown between blade and fish.
You got it!
That's it! Tiger blade!
You're finished!
This one's mine! Lunar Corruption!
You're finished!
Smash you!
Gemini Aqua!
Tiger blade!
You're mine! You're finished!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons. I think this is a key to the noble room of the castle.
A noble what?
Noble room.
The room at the northern end of this
Noble room. Here.
floor. Maybe the release mechanism is in there.
No backing down!
Not today!
No shield can stand up to these kids!
Bring him down! You're mine! I owe you one. An astral art?
That's my cue! I can only rely.
Shut him down! Take it!
Now! Air thrust!
Here's rust.
I know fine weapon material when I
And I see it.
see it.
It's on!
Take this!
In here! I'll be saving this one!
I won't show you any mercy! You got
Anything else is all mine!
It's over!
Gemini
Win!
Aqua!
This one's all mine!
This one's mine! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Since it's if it's not in this office, then I check the barracks or maybe even the meeting
Alright.
room. Barracks and
There are enemy forces here, too?
They must be predicting our movements and deploying accordingly.
So they figured we were coming all along.
meeting room.
Is that it?
More fire support! You'll have no mercy!
Engaging!
Seal! It's
Fire in the
Win! Let's give it a whirl!
Lunarongo!
First strike! Now!
Don't get careless.
Right, here goes!
You got spirit!
I'm only getting started!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Talon Hurricane!
I'm going in!
Bring him down! Take fire support!
Sword Rain Alpha! You're mine! This one's all mine!
Don't get complacent.
Dito, meeting room.
Get lost! Bring him down! Where are you going? I'm the true gunslinger around here.
It's over!
Listen!
Lunarongo!
Back into the fray! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
In the event of emergency, you are about to. Don't forget. You do not forget to retrieve the key from
Is
the
that
office.
some kind of note the rebels left?
Hey! It mentions the release mechanism we're looking for, but
This isn't enough to go on.
Once you occupy the palace, engage the barriers. You know, sure to leave. Return the key to the room to the specific.
Look! Another note from the rebels.
if we combine it with the note we found before, then there should be a key inside a cabinet in the office.
Great. Let's see if we can find it. Even if Danans and Renans aren't on completely equal footing here, both
Lord's Quarter.
sides still cared about each other. And now we have to fight some of those same Renans inside the palace.
Don't forget, we're here.
Go no further! Here's evil!
Mirage!
I'll take my revenge on you!
You're mine! You want it? Rising Viper!
It's
almost too strong!
Split it open!
Be my guest! Mirage!
I'll smash you!
My shield? I'm on it! Burn! Nonsense! Severing wind! It's over!
Lightning
I really owe you one.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Well,
Go no further! I'm only getting started. Leave now. You'll pay for what you did! If it's in the sky, it's mine! I can dance in the wind! Not on my watch! Sorry, Frozen!
Hammer!
Raging Cascade!
Nice.
We have to stop Sir Kelzelik.
Don't you think it's about time you drop the sir?
He always treated us Danans with such warmth and kindness. Did he have such bad intentions all along? I just can't bring myself to believe.
Forget about intentions. We should assume he's the one who's behind all these incidents. It's not surprising to me that there are Renans in Menancia who resent Dohalim, but I didn't expect one would be so close to him.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I guess all of us here in Menancia are still some way off from being a truly united realm.
Are you going to be okay?
I don't know, but I definitely don't want things to end like this.
Of course.
Electric Mix Book Ride. The Joys of Music Concerto.
Did that finally get rid of the wall?
To think they would hide it in Lord Dohalim's personal quarters. The nerve of these people.
They won't get away with it for much longer.
That's right. We have to hurry to the Lord's chamber. Let's go.
You.
Well, well, if it isn't the slaves and the traitor. I don't remember giving you permission to enter the palace.
So it's true. You really are the one behind all this, Kelzelik.
I don't remember giving you permission to speak either. Know your place, slave.
Now we see his true colors.
Yeah, a despicable excuse for a human being. Though really, I guess that makes him pretty ordinary, huh?
Kelthalik, you were Lord Dohalim's most trusted advisor. His closest ally. Why would you betray him?
Don't be a fool! I didn't serve him because I wanted to. I expect a mere slave wouldn't know, but there are many powerful contenders for the position of Lord. A contest of strength determines the one who will be Lord and undisputed ruler of a realm. There is no choice in the selection. If my master had any ambitions of becoming the sovereign, I would have gladly served him.
But he had no intention of fighting for the crown.
Indeed. Can you slaves even imagine how that looked to the rest of us? Enduring the whims of an ambitionless lord, all we could do was wait for the end as we suffered through our humiliation.
You want suffering? Try being Dahnan for a day.
So you plotted against Lord Dohalim in secret. And when my brother found out...
And I would do it all again if it meant returning Menancia to its rightful state! A realm where Dahnans are slaves and Renans their masters. It's the natural order.
Enough! Who are you to decide what is natural or rightful, traitor? Miguel, my brother, he dreamed of building a world free of suffering. He gave his life for that dream. And all you've managed to build is a lake of death! You killed my brother. And now you'll die for it!
Let's go. Let's go.
My brother's dead because of you!
Why should I concern myself with the passing of one pathetic slave?
Have you no shame?
Freeze, Lancer!
It can hide itself?
From me? It's over!
Get him where it hurts!
Burn!
Just getting started!
Lightning orb! Here's evil! More where that came
Denied!
Freeze, Lancer! Sleep
You're
now!
finished! Win! Rising Wyvern! It's over! Rising Wyvern! Go on! Win!
It
vanished again?
Listen carefully and keep your eyes peeled.
Here's a healing orb!
It's over! Rising Wyvern!
Law, you alright?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Here, where are you going?
Here I come!
I'll heal you all!
Now in the groove! You picked the wrong fight!
Here goes!
Take
Healing
this!
circle!
I really
Not
owe you
on
one.
my watch!
I'm not done! I owe you one!
Win! Lightning orb!
Let's go.
Raging Cascade! Handle it! Searing flame! Reload! I'm at one!
You're mine!
I'll finish you here! All good
Denied.
things come to an end.
You're mine! Stardust! It's over!
Astral energy!
Eagle
Let's do it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Glacial sphere!
Severing Blade!
Anything in order is all mine. Now you see what I can do.
Here I come! It's on!
I'm on a roll now.
Ignite! More Stukos?
Keep calm and take them down! Lightning orb!
Take this! Crumble! You're finished!
In here! I'll be safe with this one! It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone! Try harder! Not a chance! It's over!
Here's a healing dance! First aid! Where are you going?
Take this! It's over! Rising Wyvern! You're on!
I'm on it! Talon Hurricane! Glimmer Dragon! Healing circle!
I owe you one!
Light confiscating! I'll fix you up! Ready to
go!
Raging Cascade!
I'll end you! You're mine!
Hey! Dance to the wind! Sleep now!
Yes, sir.
Lightning condemn!
Now you see what I can do.
Thunderblade!
Not today!
Healing arc!
Win! I'm on it! Start on a roll
Raging
now!
Cascade! Flame of Fury!
Sword Alpha! I'm not done!
Sleep now!
You're mine!
Lightning condemn! Thunderblade! Now we can fast flip
I'll
the
stop its
marksman
charge.
handle. Thanks,
We've
Kisara!
got him on the run!
Don't get cocky!
Right. Still anyone's
I
fight.
never miss!
You're mine!
Roll now.
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Stardust!
Raging Cascade!
Lunar
I'll heal you
Rondo!
all.
Here I
Lightning descent! Flame! Rising Wyvern! Burning strike!
It's on!
Here's a healing arm! More for the stockpile!
You picked the wrong fight!
Not on my watch!
Oh.
Lightning arm! More where that came from!
Do it! Xion!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
You filthy slaves are despicable!
Your dreams of attaining lordship are no more. Give up, Kelzelik.
Attaining lordship? Ridiculous. Only those who possess a master core can become a lord. What, did you think just anyone could do it?
But then, what were you trying to accomplish with this? Didn't you betray your lord?
Yes, that's true. However, there are other lords.
Other lords? So you mean...
At last, the truth is revealed.
Dohalim, where have you been this whole time?
Cleaning up. Kelzelik, you've made your last of these.
The fruit of Helgen?
It can't be. You found my production facility?
Correct. And I tore it down. But something still troubles me. It's clear that this is no ordinary fruit. Nor was the equipment used to grow it. You couldn't have done all this without outside assistance. Indeed. Something like this must have come from another realm. Mahag Saar, perhaps?
You actually expect me to talk now? At this point, the contest for the crown will be over soon enough. And you will finally receive the punishment you deserve for your weakness.
I've already received my punishment. May this be my final act, as the Lord of Elder Menencia. Go. To Mahag Saar, Ganeth Haros, wherever you think you'll find a suitable lord.
Are you all right with this? He killed your brother after all.
He did. But then I thought, he's nothing more than one common, ordinary Renan. He's not worthy of my time or my anger, right?
So after everything, was the dream of coexisting just a dream?
What is that?
Those are the cheers of the brave Danans who overpowered Kelzelik's forces.
Wait, they challenged the Renans?
Indeed. A militia made up of Danan guardsmen, Renan supporters, and of course, the Gold Dust Cats.
Do we have you to thank for bringing them all together?
Regardless of what your original motivations were, your dream of coexistence saved countless lives. And now, those people out there are fighting to keep that dream alive. That's something real.
Be that as it may, they do so now by their own hands. These people no longer need any lord.
Where are you going?
To put an end to the crown contest. So long as its madness persists, peace will remain ever out of reach. I cannot allow it to continue.
The crown contest impacts far more than just the Danans. You're choosing to fight Lenegis and the entire Empire.
I am well aware. However, if I wish to keep this dream from dying, then I have little choice in the matter. Besides, it's the least I can do.
So you're gonna go out there and make that dream real on your own?
You may be decided on your path, but that doesn't make it any less difficult.
Why not walk that road with us?
Pardon?
You heard me. We're fighting to liberate the Danans, and you're fighting for the people of this realm. I'd say we're on the same path, really. It would only make sense for us to walk it together.
Danan dissidents, side by side with a Renan lord? Not the least intriguing invitation I've received. An invitation which would only be proper courtesy for me to accept.
I'll take that as a yes.
Hey, where'd Kisara go? I don't see her anywhere.
Maybe she just needed some time alone. A lot's happened.
That makes sense. She did just lose her brother after all.
We ought to keep moving as well. So long as there are lords who draw breath, we have a mission to complete. Kisara's a big girl. I'm sure she can handle herself. We should hurry on ahead to our next destination.
I guess you're right. And it is a lot safer here than it was. What do you think, Dohalim?
I am not sure I have the right to say anything as far as Kisara is concerned.
Fair enough. Well, I, for one, would like to say goodbye if we get a chance. Let's keep an eye out for her as we leave.
What's Kisara going to do now?
I'm sure it's complicated for her.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
You all arrived here from Cyslodia, yes? In that case, you should depart via the south gate, rather than the one you arrived through.
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
I'm surprised she slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go? I hope this place survives. You think the Danans and Renans have a chance of getting along? We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
This realm had its own walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us. I hope they keep going. I really do.
Yeah, well, if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
Looks like it's time to go. Take good care of Zare for me. All right, Legil?
You've got it. Stay safe, Kisara.
Did you come to say goodbye?
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
Huh? Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I thought much the same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing. It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Dahnan lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia. And so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant. And because of that, because of me, my brother...
Miguel's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
Perhaps you're right. But in the end, it was me he entrusted this dream to. I learned that nothing in this life is free, or gained without sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to protect Elda Menencia from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am. I don't blame you for what happened. But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renan lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream. All I ask is that you do your part, that you fight alongside me, not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do. Dohalim.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
We make for Mahag Sar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
You know. Mahagsar!
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Mahag Sar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
I wonder what kind of lord we're gonna find there.
It doesn't matter. If they try to get in our way, we'll take them down and that'll be that.
That's far enough!
It's over!
I got it!
You're mine! Take this!
Raging Cascade!
I'll take out the leg with my shield.
No!
Dance in the
Double
wind!
finger strike!
Air thrust!
Severing wind!
Make it rain!
Now!
This
Here I
one's
come!
mine! Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat.
What's this thing?
Discourteous, aren't
Take
you?
this! Severing wind! Here I come! You're finished!
Get on your
I'm
trigger
not
blade!
ready and raring! I'll take you all off!
Lightning
I'll
wind!
face you!
Ignite!
Tempest! A charge like that could easily be
You're
fatal.
mine!
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
On your strike!
I can handle it.
Lightning orb! More where that came
Take
from!
this!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Didn't even break a sweat.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
You're finished!
Far enough!
Severing wind!
Elusive deity!
Take this!
Begin!
It's over!
I'm gone! That's it!
Sword Rain
Elusive
Alpha!
Tiger Blade!
Excellent technique. How are your weapons holding up? Best not to give me any ideas.
Tiger Blade!
Escape!
It's go time!
Not on my watch!
This one's
Can't
mine!
get out of this!
Crescent
This
Moon!
one's all mine!
This could be useful.
No.
A fish!
I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time. As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to.
Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble.
I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod.
You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done. I've got something. I'll get you next time. Oh. I didn't think I'd catch something this big.
Remarkable. You're top of the food chain.
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins. Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us.
Okay!
Hey, look you and your brat.
I'm always amazed what healing arts...
Hey. Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey, though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a... Why are you looking at me like that?
Shion, could we talk a moment?
You go ahead and sleep. I'm going to grab another bite to eat first. Morning. Ready to head out?
Did we really just spend that much money?
Let's go.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
What's with that shining foot? Over there.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough! You're finished!
Seal!
Double demon fang!
Let's you all tucked away!
Going in!
That's it!
Airborne beat!
I shall ensure you survive this!
Burn! Got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it! Take this!
All yours!
Lightning condemned!
You're finished!
I can carve through armor!
This one's mine!
You're mine!
Blade!
Flew away!
Resonate with the earth!
Ready to go!
Radiant blast! Flew away!
In the wind!
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off?
Raging cascade!
Far enough! Make it rain!
Flew away!
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
All right. There's nowhere to run from my art.
When he slows down, that's our chance! You're mine!
Leave the agile ones to me. The earth throbs.
Take this!
In a bind?
It's over!
Raging cascade!
You require a hand.
Let's get you all tucked away!
Flew away!
Mine!
Raining flash! Flew away! I'm not done!
No further!
Raining flash! Here I come! Great! Next! Begin! Flew away!
Look sharp! In the wind! Air thrust!
Raining
Resonate
flash!
with the
Take this!
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all.
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine this sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it?
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Danon history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course.
ko natutulog.
I sense a strange power from this.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much... time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
Can't get out of this! Here I come!
Sealed! Let's get you all
No,
over.
Demon Fang!
Crescent Moon! It's like trying to keep up with the wall!
Tagline freaks!
What if they just leave the enemy guards to
Seal,
me?
can you take care of them?
No complaints
I'm
here!
ready!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done! Primed and ready!
I'll face you!
I'll
smash you! Tornado
I
drive!
never miss! Tiger Blade!
Seal!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Not a chance! Burn! You're mine!
Thunder Onyx! Treasure of Sion! Astral energy! Full throttle! Go! Easy peasy. Ha hoodle.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
You're mine!
Bring it!
It's time! Flew away! Radiant Blast!
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Denied!
No further, pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a
I'm
job
ready.
for you or she.
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Lightning condemned!
Benediction.
This one's mine!
Radiant Blast!
Look sharp!
Take
Sword Rain Alpha!
Tiger Blade!
Begin!
Look sharp!
Flew away!
It's in the wind!
Tiger
You're
Blade!
mine! It's over!
Negative gate.
It's on! Not today!
Raging
You're mine!
Cascade!
I'm ready! In an instant! Impact Rock!
Nice.
Looks like it could be worth something.
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet. feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're...
Gotta break through!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Astral energy! Raging
Let me see what I can do!
Can you take it?
Great! Next!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
On your
Astral energy! Raging cascade!
Blew away!
The enemy feels on too.
You'll soon see about that!
Far enough!
Resonate with
Burn!
the earth.
Shot!
Make it rain. Catapult.
Hey! Hoodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky! Let the marksman handle this!
Strike! Heal! Okay, here I go.
This one's mine!
Take it now! Dragon Form!
Glacier Spear! Pierce Evil!
Blew away!
Freeze Lance!
Rain
Go!
Blast!
I'll face you.
I'll take you all on!
Raging cascade!
I thought you were going to wreck them.
That's my cue!
I'm not nearly finished.
Do it!
Shut him!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Everlasting darkness. Negative gate.
Rain
Resonate with the earth.
Blew away!
Stalagmite.
Freeze Lancer!
Let's refrain from losing.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil! Wind
Damn it!
Astral
This one's
energy!
all mine!
Freeze
You're
Lancer!
mine!
Begin.
Light Astral energy!
Double Demon Fang!
Leave the charges to me! Burning Shock! Let the marksman handle this!
You're finished!
Light Astral
Sword Lane
into the
Alpha!
wind! Air
Double
thrust!
Demon Fang! Ignite!
Go time where you want!
You're mine!
Healing
Blow
hero!
away!
Raging
Blast!
Mega
Now see that you don't get in trouble again.
We did not care!
War for the Star Pile! Shining Supernova!
Leave the ensnaring to
Never
me.
miss!
Yeah, and pummeling to me!
Lunar Corruption!
Excellent technique. How are your weapons holding up? That's not to give me any ideas.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Rock! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
My turn!
By the power of water! Lightning
I'll
Orb!
smash you!
Raining
More
Blast!
lightning! Here goes!
Catapult.
Here I come!
Do it, handle it!
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
Trapped in darkness, pierced by light.
I call it the Rindo Special. This might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
More Danon ruins here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
Maybe... Hi, Hoodle!
Here I come! Come and face
Only
me!
getting started!
Raining Blast! Blew away!
Wind Astral Energy! Lightning Condemn!
Pistol!
Thunderbolt!
Ignite!
Can you take it?
You're mine! You're finished! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
You're finished!
Light Astral Dance in the wind! In
Here I
here!
come!
Get
Blew
on
away!
together! This is it!
The
Lunar
earth
Corruption! Denied! More with that by the power of water!
Easy peasy, huh? Poodle.
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
So Mahag Sar's just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord's Keep.
What's this place here? Some kind of old house?
I don't know about that. If I had to guess,
Gotta break through! Sword Rain Alpha!
Take this!
I never miss! Chinese Supernova!
Armor won't save you!
Dance in the wind!
Elucidity!
Gemini Ultra! Do it! Xion, Astral Energy! Full throttle!
On your
There!
knees!
It's
Flew away!
I'm only getting air thrust!
Air.
Together, that wasn't even a problem. No choice. It's over.
Ready!
Burn!
Photon! Raging Cascade!
Flew away!
Breath! Cascade! Water!
You're mine!
I'll heal you all!
We did not care! You're finished!
Healing Circle!
Come one, come all!
Light Astral Raging Cascade!
Debut performance!
In here!
In a bind?
Gemini Aqua!
You're finished!
Light
Here I come!
Astral Energy!
You're
Lightning
finished!
Condemned! Thunderblade!
You're mine!
Take this!
Elucidity!
Aqua!
I'm ready!
Astral Energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done! Lunar Corruption!
Now you see what I can do!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
looks like some solid equipment.
Let's go.
Through these lands most verdant green, my eyes alight for sights unseen. In Menancia, pure and pristine.
What is it you see exactly?
That's
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil!
Raining Flash!
Freeze
Flew away!
Rise and ready! They're
Here I
surrounding
come!
us!
Flew away!
I never miss!
Ignite!
Lightning Aura!
Take
Do
this!
it! Lightning
Chill.
Condemned! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Boom.
Didn't even break a sweat.
that big tower over there?
We should be able to cook here.
I'm exhausted.
This should definitely keep you guys full.
That's your Damn, that's gotta be a record.
Even seeing it for myself, I can hardly believe it. Where is her body storing it all?
Oh, have you guys already had enough? Did you not like what I fixed?
No, it's just...
We're just amazed at how much you can wolf down.
Doesn't it hurt even a little?
Oh, this is nothing. You know what they say? You always have more room for dinner.
I'm pretty sure that's what they say about dessert, actually.
Plus, this is Noki we're talking about.
I swear, I'll never understand you.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
I think it's time we go to sleep. Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately? Guess I misread the landing. Not this way, I guess.
Let's go.
Guess I misread the landing. Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong,
I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldomenencia of its enemies and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're...
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long...
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term. But you need to think about your diet if you want to stay...
Does that mean eating vegetables?
Isn't that
It does. Which I guess hasn't been happening.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about...
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all...
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you.
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill,
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities.
I'm sure no one does.
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not.
What's happening?
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag-Sar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already! I need a break, so we're taking one.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Been looking for you.
For me? Why?
He's tough.
Who are you? You said you were looking for me. Why?
Beautiful, precious life.
What the...
That is all I desire.
Then why are we fighting? Who even are you?
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Who the hell are you? Bastard!
This guy's not normal.
His speed is unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord?
Entertain me.
Up and at 'em, let's go! Lunar Corrupt Air Thrust!
Take this.
Negative
Enjoy.
On your knees. Dance in the wind! I'm only getting I can handle it!
Die.
Here I come!
Enjoy.
This one's mine! Not on my watch!
You may be strong, but I'll never back
It's
down.
weakened!
This ends now!
Here I go! Lightning!
You can't get out of this!
Here's a healing arc! Sleep now!
Smash you! Let's get with the earth! Take this with might!
Far enough!
It's over!
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die. A wretch like you? Till next time.
Shion,
What?
wake up, please!
Alphen?
Shion!
Thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I. It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you
fine.
were...
Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides,
Hmm?
Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine. Really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Dahnan astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Niez, the capital of Mahag Saar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest.
Hey.
Yun, okay.
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Saar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Dahnans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renan district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Dahnan legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Dahnans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened. This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?